Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel, and we're going to continue with our one and done 1978 playoff tournament using Out of the Park Baseball 19, marvelous game. And our first second round matchup will pit the World Series competitors, the Yankees and the Dodgers. So this is a tough second round matchup. The Yankees had a bye in the tournament, and the Dodgers crushed the Oakland A's. Again, if you're new to the tournament, I set up the tournament. This was the first time I set up a tournament in Out of the Park Baseball 19. It's a new feature setting up the tournament. And they always had tournaments, I guess, but this is an easier way to do it. And the way I seeded it, or I put the teams together, I thought it was going to be seeded a certain way, and I just went, yeah, create the tournament. So there were some really interesting matchups in the first round, and even with home field advantage. But it's been a fun tournament. So this is a really big matchup here for the second round. One of the two World Series competitors will be knocked out. The Yankees, who won the World Series in '78 after beating the Red Sox in a one-game playoff, and the Kansas City Royals in the American League Championship Series, would go on to defeat the Dodgers for the World Series. They had a record of 100 wins and 63 losses. The Dodgers would win the National League West and the National League Championship Series over the Phillies. They had a record of 95 and 67. You win, you stay in, you lose, you take a snooze. Who will be the last team standing? That's what we're going to find out. Thank you for joining me. Let's get to the starting lineups and play some baseball. Hopefully everyone's having a great Sunday morning or whenever you're watching this. Leading off for the Yankees in center field, Mickey Rivers. Batting second, the second baseman, Willie Randolph. Doing the catching and batting third, the captain, Thurman Munson. Batting fourth for the Yankees, the right fielder, the straw that stirred the drink, Reggie Jackson. Batting fifth in left field, Sweet Lou Piniella. Playing first, batting sixth, Chris Chambliss. Batting seventh, Greg Nettles, and he's at third base. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Roy White. And batting ninth, the shortstop, bleeping Bucky Dent. On the mound for the New York Yankees of 1978, the Gator, Louisiana Lightning himself, Ron Guidry, 25 and 3, with an ERA 1.74. For the Dodgers, hoping to get their second victory in this tournament and move on to the third round, Davey Lopes will lead off playing second base, followed by the shortstop, Bill Russell. The switch-hitting right fielder, Reggie Smith, bats third. First baseman, Steve Garvey's in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth, the Penguin, Ron Cey, at third base. Batting sixth, the left fielder, Dusty Baker. Batting seventh, the DH, Lee Lacy. Batting eighth, the center fielder, Billy North. Batting ninth, doing the catching, Joe Ferguson. On the mound for the Dodgers, trying to get a win here to move them on to round number 3, Bert Happy Hooton. 19 wins, 10 losses, 2.71 earned run average. In the chat, we have Herb Pilgrim joining us. Hope all is well, Herb, with you and yours. He says, well, hello, and also see you later, Al. In the chat. Wife says I must go shopping, so off I go. P.S. I checked the like box before I went, LOL. Well, thank you very much, my friend. And hopefully you'll enjoy the game when you are able to. I will be managing the lower-seeded team with the less wins, and that would be the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the Out of the Park Baseball 19 sim engine will have the Yankees. So let's get to the ball game at Dodger Stadium. ID Gestures joined us in the chat. How are you, my friend? Check out that wonderful channel. He's been doing a lot of crap simulation, meaning the dice game, and lots of fun there. Check it out. As we did something wrong here. Why? Let's go back I don't have control of either team. Let's go to options. Oh, silly Al. There we go. Alright, now back to the game. That's better. Alright, so on the mound for the Dodgers, Bert Happy Hooten. Again, Hooten was 19-10. No saves, 2.71 earned run average, struck out 104, walked 61. Why is it not showing? Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Behind the plate, Joe Ferguson doing the catching, 7 out of 10 defense, 6 out of 10 iron. Ron Say's at third, Bill Russell is at short, Davey Lopes is at second. They're all 7 out of 10 defense. And Steve Garvey just a notch below, 6 out of 10 at first. In the outfield, there's lots of blue for arms. Dusty Baker, 8 out of 10 defense and range, 10 out of 10 for arm. Billy North, 7 out of 10 defense and range in center, and 8 out of 10 for arm. And Reggie Smith, 6 out of 10 defense and range, 9 out of 10 for arm. As ID Gesture poking fun at me, says maybe the computer is smart enough not to let you be in control of either team. Well, unlike Westworld, I control the computer, so good line, ID. And here comes Mickey Rivers to lead off. Rivers, left-handed batting center fielder. I don't know why the stats are not showing. I wonder that should not. Let's go back to options. It's not the way we want to see here. There's no update. It shouldn't have thrown off the options. Player label. Just info. Automatic. Well, the stats are not showing up, and that's really weird. I don't know if it's because it's the second round of the playoffs and they've just put the playoff stats in there now. Oh well. Well, we can work around that. Not a big deal. So Mickey Rivers, in 1978, of course it's not going to let me see it, in 1978, batted .265, 11 homers and 48 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact for the left-handed batter, 4 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. Excellent at bunting for a base hit, 7 out of 10. We will move our corners in. So Say moves in at third, Garvey in at first. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Hooten picks up the sign from Joe Ferguson. Here's the pitch to Mickey Rivers. Ball game on its way in a huge second round matchup. One of these two World Series competitors will get bumped out here in the second round. 0-2 count to Rivers. And that's a shot to center, coming flying in and making a catch is Billy North. Great jump by North. One away. Now I'll bring up Willie Randolph. Randolph in 1978 batted .279, 3 homers, 42 ribbies. He would not play in the World Series. I don't even think he played in the American League Championship Series. He got injured late in the year, but this is our tournament and he's in the game. Right-handed pull hitter. Dodgers will shift left in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Randolph's a 6 out of 10 bunter, but we're not going to move the corners in. Ferguson wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch from Hooten to Willie Randolph. 1-1 count. Ground ball right side. Lopes moves over out of the shift and throws him out. Good range by Davey Lopes. And that is 2 down. Base is empty for the captain, Thurman Munson. And Munson in 1978 batted .297, 6 homers, 71 ribbies, 8 out of 10 contact, 2 out of 10 power, 3 out of 10 eye. Right-handed spray hitter, uses the whole field. Hooten's ready to work. He deals to Thurman Munson. 1-2 count. Ground ball. Punch through. Past the dive of Russell into left. So no 1-2-3 inning for Burt Happy Hooten. Munson, very poor speed. 2 out of 10. Stealing ability, above average. 6 out of 10. Garvey holding him on. And here comes Reggie Jackson, the straw that stirred the drink. Jackson, 274, 27 homers, 97 ribbies. 7 out of 10 contact, 8 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye, left-handed pull hitter. Dodgers go hard shift right in the infield, and will shift right in the outfield. Hooten picks up the sign from Ferguson. Here's the pitch to Reggie Jackson, 2-1 count. Jackson bloops one to right center field. That drops in. Munson holds at second. And I shall be back in a moment. Someone is at the door. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. So 2 outs, 2 on. Munson's at second, a slow runner. Reggie Jackson's at first, a good runner, 7 out of 10 for speed and stealing. And here comes Sweet Lou Piniella. Piniella in 78 batted .314, 6 homers, 69 ribbies. Right-handed normal hitter, excellent contact, 9 out of 10. Power below average, 3 out of 10. Eye, 4 out of 10. He will chase. And that's what Hooten needs him to do, is chase right now. Munson and Jackson take their leads. Here's the pitch to Piniella. 1-1 count. Piniella rips a shot down the left field line, and that's going to roll to the wall. 1 run scores. Jackson's being waved around. Here's the relay throw. Not in time. 2-0 Yankees here at Dodger Stadium, to the displeasure of the Dodger fans. So Lou Piniella makes it 2-0. And here comes Chris Chambliss. Chambliss in 1978, 274, 12 homers, 90 ribbies, 7 out of 10 contact, 4 for power and eye out of 10. Left-handed normal hitter. Let's see if we can get him to chase. We're going to try a pitch around, hit the black of the plate either on the inside or the outside. Ferguson sets the target. Here's the pitch from Hooten. Chambliss swings at the first pitch, grounds to Lopes, side retired. Oh, yes, side retired. But Piniella with a clutch 2-out double knocks in 2. The Yankees lead 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first. Due up for the Dodgers, Lopes, Russell, and Smith. On the mound, Louisiana Lightning, Ron Guidry, 25-3 with a 1.74 earned run average, striking out 248, walking 72. Behind the plate, Thurman Munson, 9 out of 10 defense, 7 out of 10 arm. Nettles, Dent, Randolph, Chambliss, they're all in blue. outstanding infield. Nettles 9 out of 10 at third. Dent 10 out of 10 at short. Randolph 8 out of 10 at second. Chambliss 8 out of 10 at first. Lou Pinella's in left, the man who knocked in the 2 runs in the top of the first. 6 out of 10 defense and range, 6 out of 10 arm. Mickey Rivers 8 out of 10 defense and range, 9 out of 10 arm. And Reggie Jackson 7 out of 10 defense and range, 10 out of 10 arm. So here's Davey Lopes, second baseman for the Dodgers, leading things off as the Dodgers trail by 2. Lopes batted .278, 17 homers, 58 ribbies. Contact 8 out of 10, power and eye against left-handed pitching 5 out of 10. You got to be ready to grip and rip with Guidry on the mound. The Gator picks up the sign from the captain Munson. Here's the pitch to Davey Lopes, 2-1 count. Lopes swings, grounds to Dent, who throws to Chambliss, 1 away. Now bring up Bill Russell, Dodgers shortstop in 78, 286, 3 homers, 46 ribbies. 8 out of 10 contact, very poor power, 2 out of 10. An eye, 3 out of 10, he will go fishing. Right-handed spray hitter. Guidry nods his head. Louisiana Lightning kicks and fires to Russell. 0-1 count. Russell, line shot. Actually, that's skied high. It sounded like a line shot. Making the catch in right center is Mickey Rivers. So Russell got under that one. 2 outs, base is empty for Reggie Smith. Switch hitting right fielder, former Boston Red Sox, played on the 67 Impossible Dream Team. He batted .295, 29 homers, 93 ribbies. 8 out of 10 contact, 7 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. One swing in the back could cut the lead in half. Munson wiggles the fingers. Guidry nods his head. Here's the pitch to Reggie Smith, full count. And Smith goes too far. Trying to check his swing. He strikes out. That's the first K for Louisiana Lightning. Top of the second, 2-0 Yankees. Due up for New York, Nettles, White, and Dent, the bottom third of the order, to face Burt Happy, who Greg Nettles, 1978, 254, 32 homers, 93 ribbies. 8 out of 10 for contact and power, 6 out of 10 for eye, left-handed normal hitter. Dodgers infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Hooten picks up the sign from Joe Ferguson. Here's the pitch to Greg Nettles. 1-0 count. Nettles swings, grounds it to Davey Lopes. There's out number 1. To the cheers of the Dodgers fans, Rory White steps to the plate. Rory White, designated hitter, batting from the left side. 269, 8 homers, 43 ribbies. Hooten and Ferguson can't get on the same page. Now they do. Dodgers infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch from Hooten to White. 1-2 count. Ground ball up the middle. A hard hit ball goes into center. So a 1-out single from Roy White. Yankees in business once again. Up 2-0. 1 out, 1 on. Number 9 batter, Bucky Dent. Bucky Dent had that home run in the 78 one-game playoff game against the Red Sox, earning him the nickname Bleeping Bucky Dent. He batted .243, 5 homers, 40 ribbies, 5 out of 10 contact, 3 out of 10 power, 4 out of 10 eye. Sacrifice bunt, 6 out of 10. I don't think they'll be bunting here. Dodgers will move their infield to double play depth. White, 5 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Garvey holding him on at first. Here's the pitch from Hooten to Dent. And that ball, left center field on the run. Making the catch is Billy North. Calls off Dusty Baker. 2 down. White still at first. He'll be off on contact. Top of the order, Mickey Rivers. He is 0 for 1. Infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Hooten kicks and fires to Rivers. 3-1. Rivers pops it up. Coming in from the shortstop position near the pitcher's mound is Russell. Side retired. Bottom of the second, 2-0 Yankees in our one-and-done 1978 playoff tournament, round 2. One of our 2 World Series combatants in 78 will be going home. Due up for the Dodgers, Garvey, Say, and Baker to face Louisiana Lightning, Ron Guidry. I shall be back in a moment. Phone call. And we are back. Thank you for your patience. Phone call delay over. So Steve Garvey steps to the plate. Let me give you his numbers. 316, 21 homers, 113 ribbies, and 78. Right-handed normal hitter. The Yankees infield outfield straightaway at normal. Guidry's ready to work. He deals to Garvey. 1-2 count. Garvey, center field. Coming into left center is Rivers, and he makes the catch. 1 down. Ron Say, the Penguin, comes to the plate. The Penguin batted .270, 23 homers, 84 ribbies. 8 out of 10 for contact and power. Excellent eye, 9 out of 10. Right-handed normal hitter. Again, the Yankees infield outfield straightaway at normal. Munson, the captain, behind the plate, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Say. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Guidry gets him. Yankees throw the ball around the infield. Guidry blows a fastball by him. That's a second K for Louisiana Lightning. 2 outs. Bases empty for the left fielder, Dusty Baker. Baker in 78 batted .262, 11 homers, 66 ribbies. 7 out of 10 contact, 5 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. Right-handed pull hitter, but the Yankees still do not shift. There's the pitch to Dusty. He swings at the first pitch. Ground ball past Nettles down the line. Baker digging for 2. Here's the throw. Not in time by Piniella. A 2-out double by Dusty Baker. And now the designated hitter, Lee Lacy, steps to the plate. Lacy batted .261, 13 homers, 40 ribbies, 5 out of 10 contact, 8 out of 10 power, 6 out of 10 eye. One swing of the bat, Lacy can tie things up here at Dodger Stadium. Baker, 5 out of 10 speed, 8 out of 10 stealing ability. Takes a slight lead from second. Guidry takes a peek over there. Looks in towards the plate, nods his head. He kicks and fires to Lacy. 1-1 count. Lacy grounds to Randolph, and the side is retired. Dodgers threaten but do not score. As Moni G has jumped in the chat, how are you, my friend? Hope all is well. And Fandom D Saint, how are you, moderator extraordinaire? Happy Sunday to everyone. Check out Fandom D Saint, all things entertainment. Top of the third, 2-0 Yankees. As our good friend from New York, Fandom D Saint, rooting for his beloved Yankees. Due up for New York, Randolph, Munson, and Reggie Jackson to face Burt Happy Hooten. Willie Randolph is 0 for 1. Right-handed pull hitter. Dodgers shift left in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal, as Randolph doesn't have a lot of pop in that bat. Only 1 out of 10 power. Here's the pitch to Randolph from Hooten. Randolph swings at the first. He tried a surprise bunt. Wow. He is a 6 out of 10 bunter for a bunt hit, but he missed, so the count is 0-1. And we'll still stick with the shift left in the infield. We're not going to pull the corners in. Hooten readies himself. Here's the pitch. 2-2 count. Randolph shoots one into left past the dive of the shortstop, Russell. As he was sitting dead red, knocked that fastball into left. So a leadoff single for a very speedy base runner and an excellent base runner, Willie Randolph. 8 out of 10 speed and stealing ability. And here comes the captain, the catcher, Thurman Munson. Munson is 1 for 1. He scored ahead of Jackson on the Piniella 2-out double. Munson, right-handed spray hitter. Dodgers move to double play depth in the infield. As Lopes and Russell pinch the middle. Hooten throws over to first. Randolph easily back. They'll pitch out of the hold runner stance, so Hooten and Garvey paying a lot of attention to Randolph at first. Here's the pitch to Munson. Munson, fly ball left center field on the run. Billy North, and he makes the catch, calling off Dusty Baker. So 1 out. Randolph still at first, and the very dangerous Reggie Jackson. He's 1 for 1. He singled his first time up. Left-handed pull hitter. Dodgers go hard shift right in the infield. And they'll shift right in the outfield. Hooten deals to Jackson. 1-2 count. Jackson bloops one to right. It's going to drop in. So Reggie Jackson's 2 for 2. Hooten made a pretty good pitch. Jackson just reached out and blooped it to right. So 1 out, 2 on for Lou Piniella. He doubled with 2 outs, knocking in 2 runs in the top of the first. Right-handed normal hitter. Dodgers hoping that Hooten can induce a double play ball, the pitcher's best friend, as Russell and Davey Lopes pinch the middle. Let's see if we can get Piniella to chase. He only has a 4 out of 10 eye. We'll go with the pitch around to try to hit the black of the plate, either on the inside or outside. Ferguson sets up. Here's the pitch to Piniella. Full count. Piniella lines out to Russell. So there's 2 outs now, as Randolph quickly got back to second base. Jackson's at first, Randolph at second. Very good speed on the base paths. And here's Chris Chambliss. Chambliss 0 for 1. He grounded out. Left-handed normal hitter. Hooten rubs up the baseball. Back up on the bump. Toes the rubber. Looks in at Ferguson. Nods his head with acknowledgement of the sign. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. 1-1 count. Chambliss swings, and he sends that ball into center field. Base hit. And they will hold Willie Randolph at third. They do not want to challenge the arm of Bill North. I would have thought they would have sent him with 2 outs and excellent speed, but now bases are loaded. 2 outs, no place to put the third baseman, Greg Nettles. He is 0 for 1, left-handed normal hitter. Ferguson goes out to have a word with Happy Hooten. Yankees looking to blow this game open. Remember, the Yankees had a first-round bye, so they were already in the second round. This is the first game they're playing in the tournament. The Dodgers crushed the Athletics. Tommy John won that game for the Dodgers. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 0-1 count. Nettles swings, grounds it up the middle. Russell takes it to the back. Second base bag himself. Side retired. The Yankees strand the bases loaded. Nice play by Russell. Great range there. Bottom of the third, 2-0 Yankees due up for the Dodgers. North, Ferguson, the top of the order, Davey Lopes. Billy North, acquired from the Oakland Athletics in '78. For the Dodgers, batted .234, no homers, 10 ribbies. 5 out of 10 contact, very little power, if none at all, 1 out of 10. Eye, excellent, 8 out of 10. Guidry picks up the sign for Munson. He deals to Billy North. Full count, and Billy North bloops it. Shallow right, coming in is Reggie Jackson. Makes the catch, 1 away. Joe Ferguson, the catcher, strides the plate. Ferguson, .237, 7 homers, 28 ribbies. Right-handed normal hitter, 5 out of 10 contact. Good power, 7 out of 10. Excellent eye, 8 out of 10. Looking to yank one out of the stadium. The Gator, Ron Guidry's ready. Munson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Ferguson. 3-1 count, and he loses Ferguson. Good at-bat for the catcher. He walks, so 1 out, 1 on. Tying run is at the plate, and Davey Lopes. Lopes 0 for 1 today. He did have 17 home runs in 78. He awaits the Guidry offering. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Lopes grounds to Dent over to Randolph on the shambles. Not in time. They only get the lead runner as Lopes was hustling all the way. So 2 outs. Lopes, an excellent base runner and base stealer at first. 9 out of 10 speed, 10 out of 10 stealing. Here's Bill Russell. Russell's 0 for 1. In 78, he only had 5 homers. Thus the 2 out of 10 power. Guidry looks to first. Now in at the plate. Munson wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Bill Russell. 1-1 count. Russell swings. Base hit center field. Lopes hits second base and holds. As a good strong throw in by Mickey Rivers. As the organ is trying to rev up this Dodger faithful. Clinton Parks has joined us in the chat. He says, is Al managing the Yankees again? No, Al is managing the Dodgers. How are you, Clinton? Hope all is well. Happy Sunday. Check out that wonderful channel, Retro Baseball, with National Pastime 3 and Digital Diamond Baseball, and some Out of the Ballpark. So 2 outs, 2 on. Reggie Smith, who's 0 for 1 today. Smith in 78, 32 homers, 87 ribbies, 1 swing in the back to put the Dodgers in the lead. Switch hitter, batting righty against the left-handed throwing Guidry. Gator takes a deep breath. Arms down to his chest, the windup and the pitch to Reggie Smith. 0-1 count. Smith swing, ground ball up the middle and through. Lopes hits the third base bag. Do you want to signal Davey Lopes to round third and try to score? The ball is very shallow. Lopes is a fantastic runner, and Mickey Rivers has a canning for an arm. We will hold Davey Lopes because on deck and coming to the plate is Steve Garvey. So bases are juiced. No place to put Mr. Clean Steve Garvey. Garvey, 21 homers, 113 ribbies. Lopes at third, Russell at second, Reggie Smith at first. Moment of truth here. Can the Dodgers get to Louisiana Lightning? The Gator, Ron Guidry. Yankees lead 2-0. And it is the bottom of the third here at Dodger Stadium. Garvey has the green light. Munson sets the target. Guidry kicks and fires. Full count. Garvey loops one down the left field line, and Pinella won't get there. 1 run scores. 2 runs score as Garvey delivers a clutch 2-out single, and we have a 2-2 ball game here at Dodger Stadium. Reggie Smith goes to third. So the Dodgers break through here in the bottom of the third and tie it up on the 2-out single that knocked in 2 by Steve Garvey. Garvey, below average speed, 4 out of 10. Base stealing, very good though, 7 out of 10. And here comes the Penguin, Ron Say. He's 0 for 1. Smith at third, Garvey at first. Guidry deals to Say. 3-1 count. And he walked him. Bases juiced again. So Guidry has fallen into some trouble here as they play car wash at Dodger Stadium. Dusty Baker strides the plate. He's 1 for 1. Will Baker go grand salami? He had 11 homers in 78. No place to put Dusty. Here's the pitch. 0-2 count to Baker. Fly ball. Shallow right center. On the run is Rivers, and he makes the diving catch to keep it a 2-2 game. What a catch by Mick the Quick. Mickey Rivers. Diving catch, shallow right center field. That would have easily scored 2, possibly 3, as runners were off on contact with 2 outs. Mickey Rivers saves the day for the moment for the Yankees. We go to the top of the 4th, tied at 2, and that is definitely replay worthy. Dusty Baker making the bid to put the Dodgers ahead. Rivers on the run, on the run. There's the dive. What a catch. to the moans and groans of the Dodgers fan. Top of 4, 2-2. Due up for the Yankees, White, Dent, to the man who made that fabulous web jam, Mickey Rivers. Rory White is 1 for 1. Switch hitter batting lefty off the right-handed throwing Hooten. As Ron Chuckett has joined us in the chat, that's Retro Sports Network. I have to finish up the wonderful hockey game he's doing. I'm into the third period now. Between the Rangers and the New Jersey Devils. Ron Chuckett says, the 7-year-old in me just died and went to heaven watching Guidry implode. Moni G says, Al, I'm really sorry about missed last night's live stream. I have so much fun hanging out with you, dog, and pals. I hope I remember and make it next time. Well, Moni, we're going to have you actually on one of these times. But yeah, we had a lot of fun. Al could not control his inner 12-year-old last night. It was pretty fun. I try to stick to the script, but that usually fails. We had a lot of fun, so. Here we go. Here's Rory White to lead off the top of the 4th. 2-2 ball game here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. Hooten deals to White. White swings at the first pitch. And that's going to shallow center field. And laying out, making the fabulous catch is Billy North, the former Oakland Athletic. What a catch by Billy North, robbing White of a hit. 1 out, no one on. And Billy North says, hey, Mr. Rivers, I can do it better. Let's watch that web gem. This looks like a base hit. Sinking line drive, Billy North. Bam! Nice catch. Wonderful catch. So 1 out. Here's Bucky bleeping Dent. He's 0 for 1. Hooten deals quickly to Dent. Dent swings at the first pitch. Rips a shot. Russell moves to his left. Fires to Garvey. 2 down. Nice backhand and strong throw by Bill Russell. So 2 outs, base is empty, and here comes Mickey Rivers. The reason why the ball game's still tied at 2, bases loaded. Dusty Baker sends a shallow fly ball right center field that Mickey Rivers raced in and made the diving catch, trying to extend the inning here. Rivers 7 out of 10 bunter, and I think we will play the corners in this time. So Say in at third, Garvey in at first. Here's the pitch to Mick the Quick. Full count, and Rivers goes down looking. Ferguson frames it beautifully. Rivers complains briefly, but heads back to the pine to get his glove. Side retired, bottom of the 4th, tied at 2. This is a round 2 game. You win, you move on. You lose, you snooze. The Yankees had a bye in round 1. This is their first game of the tournament. The Dodgers kicked the bejesus out of the Oakland Athletics. Tommy John got the win in that one. Thus, Bert Hooten in round 2 faces Ron Guidry. Guidry, 3 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks. He will face Lacey, North, and Ferguson. Lacey's 0 for 1. He awaits the Guidry offering. Pitch homeward bound. 1-2 count. Lacey swinging a miss. And that's strikeout number 3 for Guidry. Lacey way out in front of the off-speed pitch. Billy North steps to the plate. North is 0 for 1, has played some stellar defense as we have witnessed. Right-handed spray hitter uses the whole field. Munson goes through the signs. Guidry acknowledges with the slight nod of the head. He kicks and fires to Billy North. 0-1 count. North swings. Ground ball to Randolph, moving to his left. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty for the catcher, Joe Ferguson. Ferguson walked his first time up. Ferguson, good pop in that bat, 7 out of 10 power. Right-handed normal hitter, 2-2 ball game. Here's the pitch to Ferguson from Guidry. Ferguson swings, punches it to left field. And that's a 2-out single, keeps the inning alive. Moves to the top of the order, and Davey Lopes. Lopes is 0 for 2. Remember, Lopes had 17 home runs in 78. 2-2 ball game. Ferguson very slow at first. You know my favorite phrase. Wouldn't win a race with a dead tortoise. Chambliss is holding on the slow-footed catcher, though. Guidry takes a quick peek to first. Now looks in at Munson, nods his head. Thurman sets the target. Here's the pitch to Lopes. 1-2 count. Lopes rips a shot up the middle. Ferguson hits second base and stops. Quite wisely for Joe Ferguson. There was also a quarterback for the Buffalo Bills named Joe Ferguson. I believe he went to Arkansas in college. This is not the same Joe Ferguson. It's kind of funny. They have Joe Ferguson, who was a quarterback in the NFL, and they have Bill Russell at the plate, who played, again, not this Bill Russell, but played for the Celtics. I find that amusing. So 2 outs, 2 on. Ferguson the go-ahead run at second, though he is the slow-footed catcher. Excellent speed and base running ability in Davey Lopes at first. Bill Russell 1 for 2. Guidry deals to Russell, 1-1 count. Russell, base hit left field. Ferguson hits a third base bag. He's rounding and he scores! As Ferguson, not known for his base running ability, read that well, and Bill Russell has just put the Dodgers on top here, 3-2, and Ron Guidry's being roughed up. As Ron from Retro Sports Network says this Ferguson was faster. Here's Reggie Smith, switch hitting right fielder, 1 for 2. Chance to knock in some more runs. A very speedy Davey Lopes at second. A decent base runner in Bill Russell at first. Lopes with 2 outs as well as Russell will be off on contact. Precious extra few steps for Lopes, not that he needs them, but it always comes in handy. Here's the pitch to Smith, 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's Guidry's 4th K. But the Dodgers get another run up on the board and take the lead. 3-2. We go to the top of the 5th. The Yankees hope to strike back with Randolph, Munson, and Jackson against Burt Happy Hooten. Hooten 4 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, no walks, 1 K. Randolph, right-handed pull hitter, 6 out of 10 bunter. Infield will shift left. We will now bring our corners in. Garvey, the only defender on the right side on the dirt. Outfield straightaway and normal. Here is the pitch from Hooten to Randolph. 0-1 count. Randolph swings. Ground ball. Say has it. Throws to Garvey. 1 down. Nice pick by Say. Randolph hit it hard. That'll bring up the Yankee captain, Thurman Munson. Munson's 1 for 2. Right-handed spray hitter. Dodgers infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Ferguson wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to his counterpart, Munson. 2-0 count. Munson up the middle and through. So Munson's now 2 for 3. Tying run at first. Munson 2 out of 10 speed, 6 out of 10 base running ability. And here comes the straw that stirred the drink, in his words, Reggie Jackson, who's 2 for 2. 1 swing of the bat, and Jackson will give the Yankees the lead. Left-handed pull hitter. Dodgers go hard shift right in the infield, and they'll shift the outfield to the right. Remember, one of our 2 World Series combatants in '78 will be knocked out here in this one-and-done tournament. Hooten takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. The windup and the pitch to Jackson, 1-2 count. Jackson sends it to Garvey, and they get the lead runner at second. As that was Ron Say covering up the bag on the hard shift. He was playing shortstop, unable to turn 2. So 2 outs. Jackson, a very good base runner at first, 7 out of 10 speed and stealing ability. Garvey holding him on. He represents a tying run, and the man who knocked in the 2 runs for the Yankees with 2 outs in the top of the first, Sweet Lou Piniella, 1 for 2 with 2 ribbies. Right-handed normal hitter. Again, poor eye. We're going to see if we can get him to chase. Hooten deals to Piniella. Piniella up the middle and through. Jackson hits second, goes to third. Here's the throw. Not in time by Billy North. So Lou Piniella, as they were trying to hit the outside portion of the plate, reached out and touched someone, sent it up the middle into center field. So runners on the corners, 2 outs for Chris Chambliss. He's 1 for 2. Tying run 90 feet away. Ferguson goes out to have a word with Hooten. Back behind the plate, the catcher squats down, sets the target. Here's the pitch to Chambliss. 3-1 count. Chambliss nubs it in front of the plate. Ferguson on it. Fires to first. And they just Gets Chambliss by a step. What a good, strong throw. Bottom of the 5th, still 3-2 Dodgers. Hooten pitches out of it. Yankees strand 2. Due up for the Dodgers, trying to increase their 1-run lead. Garvey, Say, and Baker to face Ron Guidry. Guidry, 4 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 Ks, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Garvey, 1 for 2, knocked in 2 runs with a single and 2 outs. Guidry deals to Garvey. Garvey swings at the first pitch. Shallow fly ball to right. Jackson in and makes the catch, 1 away. Ron Say, the Penguin, 0 for 1. Say, in 78, 23 homers, 3-2 ball game. Guidry rocks and fires, 2-0 count. Say swings and punches it through to left center, past the lunge of Bucky Dent. Say very slow at first, being held on by Chambliss. Here's Dusty Baker. Baker's 1 for 2. Mickey Rivers robbed him of at least 2 RBIs when Rivers made a diving catch in right center on the shallow fly ball. Baker awaits the Gators' offering, pitch homeward bound. Baker swings up the middle, and it's going to drop in. So Guidry, Louisiana Lightning having all kinds of difficulty with the Dodgers here. Say's at second. Baker's at first. 1 out. Here's Lee Lacy's 0 for 2. Guidry trying to induce a double play ball. Guidry looks to second, now to first. Chambliss is playing behind Baker, though. Now he deals to Lee Lacy. 2-1 count. Lacy to Guidry. Guidry goes to Dent. Gets the middle runner for the second out. And now with 2 outs, runners are at the corners. They couldn't turn 2. Say's at third. Lacy is at first. Joining us in the chat is Living My Rhapsody, LMR. How are you, my friend? As she always says, hello, my lovelies. Truly a lovely young lady. Billy North steps to the plate, trying to increase the Dodger lead here. North is 0 for 2. He awaits a 2-out offering from Guidry. Here's the pitch. 1-2 count. Shallow fly ball. Piniella coming in towards the line. Left field makes the catch. Side retired. Guidry pitches out of the jam. Dodgers threaten but do not score. Will that come back to rue the day for the Dodgers? We go to the top of the 6th. The Dodgers cling to a 1-run lead, 3-2. As LMR is off to work soon, just stopping by to say hi. Thank you very much. Hope you have a great day, my friend. Due up for the Yankees, bottom third of the order, Nettles, White, and Dent to face Burt Happy Hooten. Nettles, 0 for 2, left-handed normal hitter. Dodgers infield, outfield, straightaway in normal. Ferguson wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch to Nettles. 3-1 count, hitters count. Nettles grounds right side, Lopes to the hole, and he throws him out. Lopes fielded that on the outfield grass. 1 away. And here's Roy White, the designated hitter. He's 1 for 2. Switch hitter batting lefty. Off the right-handed throwing Burt Happy Hooten. Hooten deals to White. 2-0 count. White swings, grounds it to Garvey, takes it to the bag himself. 2 away. To the cheers of the Dodger faithful here at Dodger Stadium at Chavez Ravine. So 2 outs, bases empty, and here's bleeping Bucky Dent. Dent 0 for 2. Hooten nods his head. Ferguson sets the target. Here's the pitch to Dent. 1-0 count. Dent pops it up, foul territory. Ferguson and Garvey go for it. Ferguson, the catcher, makes the grab. Side retired. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Bottom of the 6th. The Dodgers still clinging to that 1-run lead, 3-2, hoping to add to it. And they will send to the plate to face Ron Guidry. Ferguson at the top of the order. Lopes and Russell. Joe Ferguson, the catcher, is 1 for 1. He's also walked. Munson wiggles the fingers. Here's the pitch from Guidry. 1-2 count. Ferguson, fly ball right field. Jackson there, makes the catch, one away. Davey Lopes, the leadoff batter, steps to the plate. Dodgers second baseman, 1 for 3. He's going to attempt a drag bunt here. Here's the pitch, and he puts it down. Guidry off the mound, fires the Shambless. They got him by a couple of steps. He really didn't push it down the third base line or the first base line. Just got it far enough away from Munson. But Guidry, like a cat, Louisiana Lightning that he is, was quickly off the mound, fired to first. So 2 up, 2 down. The number 2 batter, Bill Russell, who's 2 for 3 with a ribby. His RBI put the Dodgers ahead in the 4th. And that's where we stand, 3-2. Guidry nods his head. He sets and deals to Bill Russell, 2-2 count. Russell, ground ball. Randolph backhands it, throws to first, side retired. Top of the 7th, time getting short for the Yankees. 3-2 lead for the Dodgers. Due up for New York, the top of the order, Rivers, Randolph, and Munson. And let's go to our bullpen here. Terry Forster's the closer. So we're going to get our lefty up. Lance Retson. And I don't know if I want to go to Charlie Huff. He was a knuckleballer. I remember him pitching out of the pen for the Dodgers. I might go with Bob Welch instead. He'll be our righty. And Forster, the left-handed closer, just starts to stretch a bit. So here's Mickey Rivers. Mick the quick 0 for 3. Dodgers could have a bigger lead if it wasn't for Rivers, making that diving catch to shallow right center with the bases loaded on a Dusty Baker at bat. Corners will move in. Rivers 7 out of 10 bunter. Say in at third, Garvey in at first. Here's the pitch to Mickey Rivers. 0-1 count. Rivers swings, grounds to Russell at short. He's got to hurry, and they get him. They get him by a half step. Good strong throw by Russell. 1 down. Willie Randolph, the Yankees second baseman, 1 for 3, right-handed pull hitter. Shift left in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Hooten deals to Randolph. Full count. Randolph pops it up near the mound. And Hooten calls his own number. That's a rarity. You never see the pitcher do that. To the shock of Ron Say and Bill Russell. And they all have a smile on their face. But if Hooten dropped the ball, there would be no smiles. As Clinton Park says, that's Bucky effing Dent for non-believers of the nation. 2 outs, base is empty. Munson trying to keep the inning alive. Munson, in 78, only had 6 homers. Right-handed spray hitter, the Yankee captain. Welch is ready for the Dodgers. He's the righty. Lance Ratson, the lefty, continues to warm. Here's the pitch to Thurman Munson. Munson punches it to the right side and through. Munson now 3 for 4, tying run at first. And here's Reggie Jackson. Jackson, let's just check out Reginald. Against lefties, only batted .243. Righties, .306. Jackson is 2 for 3, and that's it for Bert Hooten. I wish I had Forster up now, but it's too soon to bring... Let's do a mound visit. Let's actually sit Bob Welch for a second. I play with the warm-up rule. He could actually get tired out. Now let's visit the mound, and let's see if our lefty, Ratson, it will be ready. I'm not tired at all. Let me pitch. But that's it. We're going to go with the lefty. So Ratson will come in to face Reggie Jackson. With 2 outs, tying run at first. Jackson's a go-ahead run. And here's Ratson. I'll go lefty-lefty matchup. Getting back up in the pen is Welch. He's ready to go. And now Foster starts soft tossing the closer. So Ratson in 1978, 2 wins, 1 loss, 4 saves, 2.93 earned run average, striking out 25, walking 19. He'll face Reggie Jackson. Infield goes hard, shift right. Jackson, a left-handed pull hitter. And the outfield will shift right. Ferguson has a word with Ratson. Now back behind the plate. Jackson digs in, ready to grip and rip. The windup and the pitch to Mr. October. 1-2 count. Ground ball and through! Jackson picks up his 3rd hit as he beats the shift. He just smashes it through. Tying run. Munson stops at 2nd. So station to station go the Yankees. And now the Yankees have Piniella, who's a righty, and then Chambliss and Nettles and Roy White. And Lou Piniella hit lefties at a 316 clip, righties at a 309 clip. 6 homers, though, off lefties. And that's it for Mr. Ratson. He does not do his JOB. And the youngster, Bob Welch, will come in, as Forster continues to warm the former Chicago White Sox. Bob Welch trying to get the 3rd and final out here in the top of the 7th. 3-2 lead for the Dodgers. Moment of truth for Welch and the Dodgers. 78, his rookie year, 7-4 with 3 saves and a 2.02 earned run average. What I remember in 78 is he struck out Reggie Jackson. I want to say it was game 1 or 2. He might have got him twice out of the pen. So here's Bob Welch, would go on to pitch for the Oakland Athletics as a starter. Face Lou Piniella. Munson at 2nd, slow. Reggie Jackson at 1st, good speed. Piniella, 2 for 3 with 2 ribbies. Had that 2-out double, knocking into in the top of the 1st. Welch is ready to work. Here's the pitch to Piniella. 1-0 count. The ball gets away on the wild pitch. Munson advances to 3rd. Jackson to 2nd. Oh boy, the count's now 2 balls, no strikes. So Welch is in a hole. Tying run 90 feet away. The go-ahead run in Jackson with very good speed at 2nd. As Living My Rhapsody says she's got to go and wishes everyone well. You have a wonderful day, LMR. First base open, Chambliss on deck. Welch kicks and fires. Piniella swings. North on the run, and he makes the catch on the line drive. Side retired. So Piniella made a bid. He hit it hard, but Welch gets the out. Bottom of the 7th inning stretch. The Dodgers continue to cling to that 1-run lead, 3-2. And Forster is ready. And Forster, we're not even going to fool around. Let's insert him into the game. We're playing with a DH, so it doesn't matter when we put him in. But let's get him in as he's ready. That way we don't have to get him up and warm him up again. So Forster will be in charge of getting the last 6 outs. Here's Reggie Smith, followed by Garvey and Say. Ron Guidry so far, 6 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 4 Ks. Smith is 1 for 3. Guidry kicks and fires to Reggie. 2-2 count. Smith swings and misses. 1 away. That's Guidry's 5th K. Louisiana Lightning has been subpar for his standards in 78. Again, not bad, but subpar. It's given up 3 runs, 3 earned runs, walking 3, striking out 5 and 6 in the third. Here's Steve Garvey, 1 for 3 with 2 ribbies. Garvey awaits the Gator offering. Here's the pitch from Guidry. 1-0. Garvey swings. Center field. Rivers on the run, and he makes the catch in right center field. Sinking line drive he got there. So 2 up, 2 down for the Penguin Ron Cey. Cey is 1 for 2. Right-handed normal hitter. Yankees infield, outfield, straightaway and normal. Guidry hoping for that 1-2-3 inning to keep it a 1-run deficit. Nods his head. Munson sets a target. Here's the pitch to Cey. 2-2 count. Cey swings. Fly ball. On the move is Piniella, left center, and he makes the catch. Side is retired. So coming in the ball game is the closer for the Dodgers. 6 outs away from advancing to the third round and knocking out the world champion Yankees. Yankees had a bye for the first round, so this is their first game of the tournament. Forster, 5 and 4 with 22 saves, 1.93 earned run average, striking out 46, walking 23. He will face the lefty Chambliss, the lefty Nettles, and the switch hitter White. If anyone gets on, Bucky Dent. So Chambliss, right-handed normal hitter, 1 for 3. The Dodgers here in the top of the 8th, up by 1, will guard the lines in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Forster deals to Chambliss. Full count. Chambliss drives his ball. Right center field gap on the run. Billy North, he leads. He makes the catch and he bangs into the wall. Billy North. What a play by Billy North. Robbing Chambliss of extra bases. Another web gem by Billy North, the former Oakland Athletic. Here's the replay, folks. You don't want to miss this one. Chambliss drives it right center field. Billy North racing, leaping, catching, banging into the wall, possibly robbing a home run. As that might have been over the fence, we could have had a tie ball game. Instead, it's a web gem. So 1 out, no one on for Greg Nettles. Nettles has a little more pop than Chambliss, but still, Chambliss gave it a jolt. Lefty-lefty matchup once again. Forster breathes a sigh of relief. Here's the pitch to Nettles, left-handed normal batter. Ground ball to Garvey, takes it to the bag, 2 down. Nettles is now 0 for 4. Forster liked that result better, even though it's the same result, less heart palpitations. 2 outs, the switch hitter, designated hitter, Rory White comes to the plate. He's now back from the right side against the left-handed throwing Terry Forster. He's 1 for 3. Dodgers go to guard the lines in the infield, outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch to White. White punches it to shallow right, on the run, making the catch is Reggie Smith. Side retired. The Yankees 3 outs away from elimination. The Dodgers 3 outs away from moving to the third round. And in such dire straits, the Yankees have brought in their closer, Rich Goose Gossage. And Gossage in 1978, 10 wins, 11 losses, 27 saves, 2.01 earned run average. He struck out 122, walked 59. He threw 134 in the third innings out of the pen. So Gossage, 7 out of 10 quality of pitching, 8 out of 10 movement, 5 out of 10 control. He will face Baker, Lacey, and North. Here's the pitch to Baker. 2 for 3. Baker grounds to Randolph, who moves near the second base bag, and that's 1 out. Lee Lacey's 0 for 3, the designated hitter. And I think we're going to pinch hit for Lacey with Rick Monday. Monday, 268 against righties. And 19 homers. So here comes Rick Monday to pinch hit for the designated hitter Lee Lacey. Monday in this playoff tournament is 1 for 4 with a ribby. 6 out of 10 contact versus right-handed pitching. 8 out of 10 power, 7 out of 10 on. Left-handed pull hitter. Again, the Yankees do not shift in the infield or outfield. Gossage deals to Rick Monday. 0-1 count. Monday swings. And that's a base hit to right. Past the dive. So Monday comes through. He's at first. 3 out of 10 speed. 5 out of 10 stealing ability. Here's Billy North. Billy North has played outstanding defense. I do not want to take him out of the game. And I will not. He is 0 for 3. And North's going to attempt a bunt base hit here. Here's the pitch. 9 out of 10 bunter. Fastball's high. North took it. It's a 3-1 count now. Corners are in. Outfield is normal. 3-1 count. 1 out. Monday's at first. They're going to play hit and run on the 3-1. There goes Monday. And that's a fly ball left center. It's going to hang up for Mickey Rivers. He makes the catch. He fires back to first. Dangerous throw. But corralling it is Chambliss as Monday gets back. 2 outs. Monday will be off on contact. Here's Joe Ferguson, the catcher. And Ferguson, I do not think fares well against righties. 228. Let's go Ferguson. Let's go to our substitutes. Jerry Grody. Jerry Grody batted .289. And Jerry Grody will cut off righties. He'll come into pinch hit. So Jerry Grody comes into pinch hit for Joe Ferguson. As the Dodgers desperately want to get that insurance run. They're up 3-2, 2 outs. Monday's at first. See if we're going to go with a pinch runner now. 6 out of 10 for Davey. Ted Martinez, 8 out of 10. So Ted Martinez will come in to pinch run with 2 outs for Rick Monday, who had the pinch hit single. And hopefully Grody can get an extra base hit here, and Martinez can score all the way from first. So Martinez, 8 out of 10 speed, 7 out of 10 stealing ability. Jerry Grody, 4 out of 10 contact, 2 out of 10 power, but he batted .289 off right-handed pitching. Grody, the former Metropolitan, a moment of truth here. And Jerry Grody in 1978 batted .271, no homers, 9 ribbies. 2 outs. Martinez will be off on contact. Chambliss holding him on at first. Goose Gossage deals to Grody. Grody swings at the first pitch, and he sends a ball deep to right. On the run is Jackson. He reaches out and he makes the catch. So Grody gave it a bid. But Jackson makes the running catch. We have an incomplete defensive lineup. And now let's see who we want to come in to catch. Do we want Grody to stay in to catch? 5 defensive catcher, 5 arm. No. Johnny Oates. My God, we have 4 catchers. He's 5s. No. We're going to go with Yeager. Yeager's a 7 with a 7 arm. Steve Yeager will come in to catch. So Yeager will come in. Grody gave it a bid. Hit it well. Jackson made a nice running catch. Deep right. So, the battery is now Terry Forster and Steve Yeager. Yeager, 7 out of 10 defense, 7 out of 10 arm. Everything else is the same. Forster and the Dodgers 3 outs away from advancing to the 3rd round. Dog Sidious has joined us in the chat. How are you doing, my friend? Great time last night, Dog. Remember, check out Dog Sidious. That's a wonderful Star Wars channel and entertainment, as well as Fandom D Saint, our good friend David. and Clinton Parks. Check out all the lovely channels, as LMR would say. So Dent, Rivers, and Randolph to face Terry Forster. Bucky Dent is 0 for 3. Right-handed normal hitter. Dodgers will guard the lines in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Here's the pitch from Forster to Dent. 0-2 count. And that's a base hit down the right field line. So Bucky Dent takes a wide turn but thinks better of it. The tying run is at first. Dent not very fast at all. Another one of these players who wouldn't win a race with a dead tortoise. 1 out of 10 speed. 2 out of 10 stealing ability. He's the tying run. Garvey holding him on. So Forster had him down 0-2. And Dent guessed right. As Forster for some reason went with the off-speed pitch. And Dent singles to right. Here's Mickey Rivers. Will Rivers. Bunt hit, he's 7 out of 10. Sacrifice bunt, only 3 out of 10. We're going to play our third base. We're going to play Ron Say in at third. Garvey will hold on Dent. Here's the pitch to Rivers. 1-2 count. Rivers. Fly ball. Deep. Left center field. On the run, Billy North. And he makes the catch. Once again, Billy North showing his wheels and defensive capabilities. 1 away. Bucky Dent quickly retreats back to first. The Dodgers 2 outs away from advancing. The Yankees 2 outs away from elimination. Here's Willie Randolph. Yankees second baseman 1 for 4. Right-handed pull hitter. And this time, we will shift left in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Forster takes a peek at first, looks in at Steve Yeager behind the plate. Yeager sets the target. Here's the pitcher, Willie Randolph. 2-1 count. Randolph pops it up foul territory. Garvey calling for it. He makes the catch. The Dodgers 1 out away from advancing to the third round. 1 out away. As fans of D saying a huge Yankee fan is going, oh. And here comes the captain. The Yankee captain, the catcher, Thurman Munson. Munson is 3 for 4. Munson in 78 off left-handed pitching, batted .333. Dodgers are going to guard the lines in the infield. Outfield straightaway and normal. Munson chokes up just a bit on that bat, ready to grip and rip. Terry Forster, a bead of sweat coming down his forehead. Takes a deep breath. Picks up the sign from Yeager. Here's the pitch to Munson. 0-1 count. Munson, fly ball, shallow right. Reggie Smith races in. He makes the catch. The Dodgers get revenge. They defeat the Yankees. The Yankees, who had a bye in the second round, are gone. The Dodgers win 3-2 behind the pitching of Burt Happy Hooten, Bob Welch, and Terry Forster. So the Dodgers have now defeated the Athletics, and the Yankees move on to the third round. The Yankees are bye-bye. And a thriller here at Dodger Stadium. Let's see who the player of the game is. I'm going to guess Burt Hooten. Player of the game, Burt Happy Hooten. Dodgers advance to the third round. Burt Hooten, 6 2/3 innings, 10 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, no walks, 1 K. The lefty Ratson came in to try to get Jackson out, but he gave up a single. And then Welch came in and got Piniella. Piniella hit the ball hard. I think it was North who made the catch on the line drive. He gets a hold, and Terry Forster gets this final 6 outs. He picks up the save. He only gave up 1 hit. He didn't have any strikeouts. He didn't walk any. Dodgers win 3-2. Ron Guidry, Louisiana Lightning, was not very Gator-like. Actually, a little subpar for his 78 standards. He was good, just not good enough. 7 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Goose Gossage pitched the bottom of the 8th. He only gave up 1 hit, no runs. Yankees left 10 runners on base. The Dodgers left 9. Mickey Rivers 0 for 5, played stellar defense, struck out once. Randolph 1 for 5. Thurman Munson 3 for 5 with a run scored. Reggie Jackson 3 for 4 with a run scored. Lou Piniella 2 for 4, knocked in the only 2 runs in the top of the first with 2 outs on a double. Chambliss 1 for 4. Nettles 0 for 4. Rory White 1 for 4. And Bucky Dent 1 for 4. The Yankees in defeat, now out of the tournament. 39 at-bats, 2 runs, 12 hits, 2 ribbies, no walks, 1 K. And again, they left 10 runners on base. They had their opportunities to get more runs just like the Dodgers, but could not. Davey Lopes 1 for 4 with a run scored. Bill Russell 2 for 4. A run scored in the game-winning RBI. Reggie Smith 1 for 4. Steve Garvey tied the game with 2 outs when he had a single knocking in 2. He was 1 for 4 with 2 ribbies. Say 1 for 3 with a walk and a K. Baker 2 for 4. Lacey, the DH, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He was lifted for the pinch hitter late in the game. Rick Monday, who was 1 for 1. Martinez came in to run. Billy North 0 for 4, but my God, how many runs did he save with his stellar play in center field for the Dodgers? Joe Ferguson 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Jerry Grody, the pinch hitter, made a bid to tack on a run in the bottom of the 8th, but Reggie Jackson made a running catch. Now, fine running catch, so the pinch hitter Grody 0 for 1. Steve Yeager came in to catch the bottom of the 9th. The Dodgers will next play the winner of Houston or Seattle. So the Dodgers advance to the 3rd round, 3-2. The Yankees, as we say, go home to snooze. Let's leave the ball game. Let's take a look at the brackets real quick before we call it a stream. Playoff tree. Before we do that, I'd like to say thank you to Dog Sidious, Fandom D Saint, check out those great channels, LMR, Living My Rhapsody, Clinton Parks, again, check out all the channels. They all have channels, these fine people. Retro Sports Network with Ron Juckett, another great channel. Please check them all out. Moni G, thank you very much. She stopped by to say hi. ID Jester, he's going on vacation soon. Check him out. Safe Trip ID, 2 and 4, 4th and back. Enjoy. And Herb Pilgrim, thank you very much. So it was a good game. Yankees lose. The Yankees lose. Anyhow, so the Dodgers advance to the 3rd round. They'll face the winner of the Mariners and Astros. Our next game, I think we're going to play the Red Sox and Orioles next. Either later today or tomorrow, I don't know. Or at some point in time. Or we might go over to the next. I think we're going to go Red Sox Orioles because we haven't. I'm itching to play my favorite team. So, thank you very much. And let's just actually take a look at that pitching matchup real quick. And I think it'll be this game. Who knows? I might change my mind. The pitching matchup, Eckersley versus Martinez. Dennis Eckersley in 78, 20 and 8 with a 2.99 earned run average. Will face Dennis Martinez, and I'll double check that. I think that's accurate because the Orioles had to win a game in round 1. He was 16 and 11 with a 3.52. So, until next we meet, health and happiness, enjoy, God bless, and you know it's coming, folks. Peace!